Your soulmate can't hold it in any longer. This will shock you. My beloved child. Don't skip, because what is about to unfold has been trapped inside someone's heart for far longer than you realize. They told themselves they would stay silent. They convinced themselves they could hide every feeling, every unanswered question, and every late-night thought that kept leading back to you. But something changed. Something happened that they never expected, and now they can't hold it in any longer. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. This is not just another emotional moment. This is the beginning of a truth that has been growing stronger every single day. Every time they tried to walk away, life somehow placed your memory right back in front of them. Every ordinary conversation reminded them of something you once said. Every crowded room somehow felt empty because the one face they secretly hoped to see was never there. They kept asking themselves why your name refused to disappear from their mind, and no matter how hard they searched for another explanation, the answer always brought them back to the same place, you. Something inside them finally reached its limit. They are tired of pretending they feel nothing. They are tired of acting as though your absence never affected them. Don't skip, because what happened next completely shocked them. They found something they thought they had forgotten, not a photograph, not a message, but a feeling. A feeling so powerful that it instantly erased every excuse they had built over the past weeks. Suddenly they realized they were never protecting themselves by staying silent. They were only delaying the moment they would have to face the truth. And the truth terrified them because once spoken, nothing could ever return to the way it was before. Their heart began racing with questions they could no longer ignore. What if you had already moved on? What if they had waited too long? What if the opportunity they were protecting had already disappeared forever? Yet even those fears were not strong enough to silence what was happening inside them. Every heartbeat seemed to whisper your name louder than the one before it, until ignoring it became impossible. Now the silence is breaking in a way nobody could have predicted. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. At this very moment, they are standing between two completely different futures. One path asks them to remain quiet forever and live with endless regret. The other demands courage they have never shown before. What makes this moment so shocking is not simply that they want to speak, it is what they are finally ready to admit. There is one truth they have hidden from everyone around them, even from themselves. They thought time would erase it, but instead it made it impossible to escape. The more they resisted, the stronger it became. Tonight may become the turning point they remember for the rest of their life because the words they've been holding back are already rising to the surface. They are closer than ever to revealing everything, and when that confession finally leaves their lips, it won't just surprise them, it will change the direction of everything they believed was possible. And the first sentence they are preparing to say is something you would never expect. There is a reason your heart felt restless after hearing those final words, because the sentence they are preparing to speak is not a simple confession. It carries every emotion they buried every time they smiled while secretly hurting inside. Don't skip, because this is where everything begins to change. They have replayed this moment hundreds of times in their mind, imagining every possible outcome. They pictured you walking away. They pictured you remaining silent. They even imagined themselves losing the courage at the last second. Yet one unexpected event shattered every excuse they had been hiding behind. Someone asked them a simple question about their future, and instead of giving an answer, your face instantly appeared in their mind. That was the moment they realized they were no longer living honestly. They had been pretending they were moving forward, but emotionally they had never left the place where your story began. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Since that realization, nothing has felt normal. Every sunrise reminds them that another day has passed without saying what truly matters. Every quiet evening feels heavier than the one before. Even the smallest moments have started carrying your presence in ways they cannot explain. They finally understand that silence has become far more painful than the truth itself. For the first time, they are no longer afraid of what they might lose. Instead, they are terrified of never discovering what could have happened if they had simply spoken from the heart. A decision has already been made deep inside them, even though nobody else knows it yet. They have stopped searching for signs to keep waiting because they have become the sign they were looking for. Don't look away now, because what comes next is something they never imagined they would have the strength to do. They have started letting go of every unnecessary distraction that once kept them busy. Conversations that meant nothing no longer interest them. Places that once felt exciting suddenly seem empty. Their attention keeps returning to one unfinished chapter that refuses to close. The surprising part is that they no longer see this connection as a coincidence. They see it as the one story they were never supposed to abandon. Every memory they once tried to forget has returned with even greater clarity. They remember the smallest details, the quiet moments, the words left unsaid, and the feeling that something important was interrupted before it could fully bloom. The closer they get to admitting everything, the calmer they become. That peace surprises them because they expected fear, but instead they feel relief. It is almost as though the truth has been waiting patiently for this exact moment to finally step into the light. The most unbelievable part has not happened yet. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They have decided that the next opportunity will not be wasted, no matter how unexpected it appears. They are preparing to open the door they kept locked for so long, but they have no idea that another surprise is waiting just beyond it. There is one final realization that has not reached them yet, and when it does, every doubt they still carry will disappear in an instant. The words they once struggled to form are now becoming impossible to hold back. Every passing hour brings them closer to speaking with complete honesty, and the emotion behind those words will be stronger than anything they have ever expressed before. They believe they are about to surprise you, but what they don't realize is that the biggest shock is still ahead. The truth they are preparing to reveal is only the beginning. Hidden behind that confession is one life-changing secret they have protected for far too long, and once it is finally spoken aloud, neither of you will ever see this connection the same way again. A quiet shift has already begun, even though nobody around them has noticed it yet. My beloved child, don't skip. Because this is the moment when hidden emotions become impossible to hide. They woke up believing it would be another ordinary day, but something inside refused to let them continue pretending. Every thought that once seemed easy to push away returned with even greater strength. They tried to focus on work, conversations, and daily routines, yet everything kept leading them back to the same unanswered question. Why does your presence still feel so close, even when you are nowhere around? That question echoed louder with every passing hour until they finally stopped running from it. For the first time, they admitted to themselves that what they feel is no longer temporary. It has become a part of who they are. They realize they have spent more time imagining what they would say to you than speaking honestly to anyone else. That realization shook them completely because they understood they were carrying a truth that had grown far beyond their control. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They are no longer searching for the perfect moment. They are searching for the courage to let their heart speak before another opportunity slips away forever. The strange part is that life has started placing unexpected reminders in front of them everywhere they go. A familiar song begins playing at the exact moment they are thinking about you. A random conversation suddenly sounds like advice meant only for them. Even the smallest details seem to whisper that delaying the truth will only make it heavier. Don't skip, because what happened next completely changed their perspective. Instead of asking themselves whether they should finally open up, they started asking what would happen if they never did. That single question filled them with a deeper fear than rejection itself. They imagined years passing with the same unanswered feeling still locked inside, and the thought became unbearable. They understood that silence was slowly stealing moments they could never get back. Every heartbeat now feels like a countdown towards something inevitable. They can sense that the next chapter of their life is approaching faster than expected, and for once they don't want fear to decide their future. They want honesty to take its place. That decision has given them a quiet strength they never knew existed, and with every passing moment, they move one step closer to revealing everything they have hidden for so long. Now the atmosphere around this connection feels completely different. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The walls they spent so much time building are beginning to crack, and through those cracks, the truth is finally finding its way out. They keep rehearsing one conversation over and over again, but every version ends the same way, with them looking directly into your eyes and no longer hiding behind uncertainty. Yet there is one final detail they still haven't discovered, and it is the very thing that will leave them speechless. Someone, somewhere, is about to reveal a piece of information they never expected to hear, a truth that will erase the last bit of hesitation still holding them back. The moment those words reach them, every excuse will disappear, every doubt will fade, and every reason for remaining silent will lose its power. They believe they are preparing for a confession, but in reality, they are walking toward a moment that will surprise even them. And when that final missing piece falls into place, the first thing they will want to do is find you. Because after everything they have finally realized, keeping their heart hidden for even one more day will no longer be possible. Everything is now moving faster than they ever imagined. My beloved child, don't skip, because the silence that once protected them has now become the very thing they want to escape. They can feel it every time they wake up. Their heart no longer allows them to postpone what has been waiting for so long. They have reached the point where every unfinished thought feels heavier than the last. Every smile they give others feels incomplete because one important truth remains locked inside. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Over the last few days, they have quietly started changing. They listen more carefully. They notice the little things they once ignored. They have stopped pretending that this connection was only a passing feeling. Instead, they have accepted that no matter where life takes them, your place inside their heart has remained untouched. That realization has given them a strange sense of peace, but it has also created an urgency they cannot ignore. They know that waiting any longer could mean missing the one opportunity they have secretly hoped for all this time. Every passing hour feels like a reminder that some moments only come once, and this could be one of them. Then something completely unexpected happened. A conversation they never planned to have suddenly took a surprising turn. Someone casually mentioned your name, and in that instant they completely lost their composure. Their heartbeat quickened. Their thoughts scattered. The emotions they had spent so long controlling rushed to the surface all at once. Don't skip, because this changed everything. They realized that if simply hearing your name could affect them so deeply, then hiding the truth any longer made no sense at all. They finally understood that what they had been calling fear was actually hope waiting for permission to speak. From that moment forward, they stopped asking themselves whether they should tell you. Instead, they began wondering how they could possibly keep it hidden another day. Every memory has become clearer. Every dream now feels more meaningful. Every quiet night ends with the same unanswered thought: what if the next moment is the one that changes everything forever? That question has become impossible for them to ignore, and with every breath they take, the answer grows closer. Now they are standing on the edge of a decision that could rewrite everything they thought they knew. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The words they have protected for so long are no longer trapped behind fear. They are ready to be spoken, and once they are, there will be no turning back. What makes this moment even more unbelievable is that they have no idea another surprise is already unfolding behind the scenes. While they believe they are preparing to reveal their heart, another truth is quietly making its way toward them, a truth so unexpected that it will remove the final obstacle standing between both of you. The next conversation they have could become the one they remember for the rest of their life, because it will begin with hesitation, but it will end with complete honesty. They think they are about to surprise you, yet the greatest shock has not even arrived. It is waiting just ahead, hidden inside a single moment that neither of you sees coming, and when it finally arrives, nothing about this connection will ever feel ordinary again. The moment they have been avoiding is finally standing right in front of them. My beloved child, don't skip, because everything they have hidden is beginning to rise to the surface faster than they can control. For so long, they believed silence was the safest choice. They thought if they never spoke the truth, nothing could be broken. But now they understand that silence has been breaking them instead. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Every passing day has made their emotions impossible to ignore. They catch themselves smiling for no reason, only to realize they were thinking about you again. They replay old conversations, wondering if there were signs they failed to notice. They wonder whether you ever sensed what they were trying so hard to hide. The more they search for answers, the clearer one truth becomes: running away has solved nothing. In fact, every attempt to forget you has only made your presence stronger inside their heart. That realization has completely changed the way they see the future. They no longer dream about a life where they simply move on. Instead, they dream about one honest conversation that could finally replace months of unanswered questions. They know that conversation is getting closer, and for the first time, they are no longer trying to stop it from happening. Then came the moment that caught them completely off guard. It wasn't planned. It wasn't dramatic. It was just one unexpected reminder that made everything inside them collapse at once. They heard something that instantly made them realize how precious time really is. In that single moment, every excuse they had been holding onto suddenly felt meaningless. Don't skip, because this is where everything begins to accelerate. They looked back at every opportunity they had wasted, every word they almost spoke, and every chance they let disappear because fear seemed easier than honesty. Regret hit them harder than they expected. They promised themselves they would never allow another important moment to pass in silence. Since then, their entire mindset has shifted. Instead of wondering whether they should reach out, they have started preparing themselves for what they will finally say. They have imagined your reaction countless times, but no matter how the conversation begins, it always ends with the same feeling, relief. The weight they have carried for so long is finally becoming too heavy to keep hidden. They can almost hear the words waiting to escape, and every heartbeat feels like another step toward a confession that can no longer be delayed. Now the biggest surprise is closer than either of you realizes. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They believe they are preparing to reveal one secret, but destiny has another revelation waiting just beyond that moment. There is one final truth they have not discovered yet, and when it reaches them, every remaining doubt will disappear forever. Suddenly, all the unanswered questions that have followed this connection will begin fitting together like pieces of a puzzle that were never truly lost. They will realize that every delay, every silence, and every unexpected twist has been leading to this exact point. Their heart is no longer asking for permission to speak, it is demanding to be heard. The next step they take will be the boldest one they have ever taken, because it will come from complete honesty instead of fear. And just when they think they have finally revealed everything hidden inside them, one unexpected moment will leave them completely speechless. Because the truth waiting on the other side is far greater than the confession they were preparing to make.